Hey Wildcats, Craig Stage, Superintendent here in the Athens Area School District, and today we're going to do a Wildcat Teacher Chat, and the teacher of this video will be Mr. Carlson. Hi, Mr. Carlson.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Carlson, you teach 4th grade at S.R.U. Elementary.
That's correct. Second year, 4th grade. Spent a lot of time here teaching 5th grade. Decided to take the step down, and now I went backwards, so I'm a 4th grade teacher now, enjoying every moment of it.
They always say you can never go backwards, but apparently you can.
Yeah, you can. You can go backwards.
But it's good, right?
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's a great experience for you.
Yep.
I know kids absolutely love your class. They always talk about Mr. Carlson, so I thought I'd come up and chat with you and ask you a couple questions about being a teacher and education and what it's like to be a Wildcat.
Yeah,
so let's start off with how did you get into teaching?
I didn't know I wanted to be a teacher, and when I was a high school senior, I was looking for something to do, went into a kindergarten classroom, walked out knowing that's what I wanted to be. So it was kind of more teaching found me versus I found it. So it kind of found me, it was kind of the reason, something I was looking for, something that seemed very important to me at the time, working with kids, inspiring kids, and getting that kindergarten classroom, one of the hardest jobs there is as a kindergarten teacher, and seeing those kids just excited about learning. And so that gave me the excitement to try to see if I can do the same.
Yeah, God bless those kindergarten teachers. And that's where you found your passion, right there.
Yeah, right there. That was it. Walked out and I said, I know what I want to do the rest of my life. Yep.
How long have you been teaching?
So I believe this is year 18 for me.
Wow.
So I've been all over the place from student taught in Philadelphia, inner city Philadelphia, taught in Maryland for a year just south of Baltimore, Gladys Burnham, and been here at S.R.U. ever since.
Anything particular you focus on as a 4th grade teacher? I think you're ELA and writing?
Yeah, so I'm ELA, writing, science, careers, do a little social studies as well. So I'm kind of the buffet of the 4th grade, so to speak. So that's kind of what I spend my day doing, all those items.
What's your favorite part of being a teacher?
So I think my favorite part is being able to inspire kids, getting them to come in a certain way and leave not only better academically, but better as individuals too. I love making connections with kids, making them feel like they belong, that they're family. I also really enjoy having them look at me as someone that they can rely on to make their day better. I love the kind of atmosphere that we try to provide in here for kids where they can feel comfortable enough to joke around, but also know where the line is, and I can joke around with them because I feel if they can come in with a smile on their face and leave with a smile on their face, well, that's important.
Part of getting students to learn is developing a relationship. So I think you're working really hard on that relationship part.
Yeah,
right?
It's huge. I think, and I've struggled in years past. I haven't been able to make relationships with all kids I have. But when I student taught in Philadelphia, I learned the importance of connecting with kids. And so I brought that into Athens District with me, and I've really tried focusing on making those connections so kids know that they can have someone to talk to, someone that they can rely on, and someone that they can count on day in and day out to become better, to lean to, all of that stuff. So for me, that's my kind of bread and butter of teaching is the environment in the classroom. If we don't have that, I feel that I'm going to be struggling most of the time.
Well, I can tell you, whenever I walk into your room, it's always very welcoming, very, very fun, and the kids are always engaged, and I love that about being in your classroom.
Thank you.
2024, right? It's hard to be a teacher, and it's hard to get kids motivated to learn, and it's a partnership. It's a partnership between home and school. So if you were to give some advice to parents as to what they can do to help their kids be successful and be a partner in their learning, do you have some advice for them?
I think most importantly, ask them about their day. Develop a routine at home that's education grounded, so that the kids come home knowing that they can share the struggles, not only the struggles, but the great things that happen, and really start their day positive. And I say to my kids, when you enter that door, change the mindset from I don't want to be here to I can't wait to see what we're going to do today. So as parents, really providing those opportunities for kids to look at school in a positive way, to make sure that you're involved in the learning process, to also reach out if there's any kind of concerns, because I truly, personally, as well as most of the teachers in this building, and I'm sure in this district, really truly want the best for their child. And in order for that to happen, it is a teamwork. It is something that we have to do back and forth, communicate, first and foremost, in order to get the best out of these kids each and every day. And if we don't do that, if we can't become a team, then it's very hard for parents to do their job at home and for us to do our job here. And so I really welcome advice. I really welcome feedback. I really welcome the communication, because I feel that that's important. And we don't always have time during the day to do that, so having parents reach out to us when there's a concern, that's a huge thing that they can do to really let us know what's going on. So I think it's important. And I love those connections that we make with families at home, because then they know exactly how we work, and I know how they work at home, and then we can come to a compromise to really make their child's year a great one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that partnership is so important for us to develop and build our community here in the district and in our community at large. So great advice, Mr. Carlson. And you've been a Wildcat for a long time now.
It's been a long time.
My last question for you, what do you love about being a Wildcat?
The spirit of the people in this district, the opportunities that kids have. I came from Troy, so I grew up a Trojan, and unfortunately, I rooted against Athens as an athlete. But coming in here, I really see the school pride. I see the love of being a Wildcat. I see the love of being in an Athens district. The people wear it on their hearts. They wear it on their sleeves, and they create a big family in order for people to feel like they belong. Most importantly, the opportunities these kids have in this district is absolutely stunning. To know that the career opportunities, the sporting opportunities, going across the country to be able to do different things and different events and different organizations, the travel that they have. Knowing a lot of the teachers in this district, for me, really seeing and understanding them as a teaching relationship, but also personally. I love talking to people across the district about everything they're doing, and I learn so much from people here. So I think just being able to talk to someone and rely on those people for support, but also knowing that you're getting supported as well, and on top of that, that people are willing to help you become a better person and teacher, and also a better Wildcat, as we're here. So I am now firmly into the Wildcat family. Entrenched into that family. And I'm very thankful for the opportunities I've had as a teacher, and the opportunities I've had with families and parents and kids in all my years of teaching. So I've been very blessed to be a part of this district.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Mr. Carlson is one of many great Wildcat teachers we have. He's just one speaking today, but I think he speaks for all of us, and he speaks for me when we say we have great teachers doing great things, both inside and outside of our classrooms, in our community and in our hallways. So I'm so very thankful, and thank you very much for being a Wildcat Teacher Chat with me.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the time.
And always, go Wildcats.
Go Wildcats.